Today's consumer doesn't need you to refine your presentation. They need you to be a better listener. They need you to show up and have a conversation with them. And they need you to ask the kinds of questions that cause them to make a decision. What today's consumer needs from orthodontic treatment coordinators is so different from what worked 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that if you are still running your orthodontic practice based on fill in the blank scripts and a consultation flow and format and style of communication that is essentially the same for every person that your treatment coordinator sits with, I imagine you have an average at best conversion rate. Today's consumer does not want to be fit into your box and process. And today's consumer is savvy. They're researched. They've been on your website. They've read your reviews. They've been on your social media. They've talked to their friends and family. They are going to more than one consultation. So when they choose to call and schedule with you, there have been a lot of micro yes decisions that have led to that single moment. And so the way that you show up in that call needs to be a conversation that intentionally differentiates your practice from the other practices that consumer is calling. Let's not tell ourselves stories that, if the dentist refers, then they're only going to go to the place where they were referred to. Or let's not tell ourselves stories that people are only going to another consultation if they didn't like what they heard at the first one. As consumers, people are stepping into their decision-making journey, often telling themselves that they're going to seek multiple opinions, multiple options, and see what's out there before making a decision. So it's not necessarily that they didn't like option one if you're option two. They just want to see what's the same, what's different, how much does it cost, how does it feel. So what are you doing to intentionally differentiate yourself? Well, taking someone through a formulaic process, a script, a fill in the blank, and treating your treatment coordinator like they're essentially a note taker and a messenger is sending people who would have said yes out your door. It is sending people into pending who will choose to do business elsewhere because that experience is not good enough to stop someone from shopping and motivate them to buy. So what do you do instead? Because I tell practices all the time, we've got to ditch the script, and that feels scary, and I understand it. So I have a solution for you. My name is Brooke Oliphant. I'm the founder of RiseUP Coaching. I have been helping orthodontic practices go from average conversion to peak conversion for years. I have helped practices break through barriers that they had been stuck at forever. And I have helped startup practices go from basically nothing to highly successful at rapid pace. And the reason why this works, no matter where you're at, no matter how long you've been doing it, no matter what your practice goals are, we can achieve better. And the reason why is that when we infuse behavioral hospitality and the question-focused consultation into your new patient experience, when we empower your treatment coordinator to be the CEO of conversion, not a messenger, not a note taker, but someone who truly owns their impact in the patient journey and in the decision-making process, you go from 50% conversion to 75%. You go from 65 to 90. The numbers are big, but what changes goes beyond numbers. Because when you have that kind of confident leadership in the sales space, you create raving fans from day one. You have new patients referring friends and family before they've even started treatment, and definitely before they've finished treatment. You have more 5-star reviews, and you have an energy and a workflow and a process inside your practice that is magnetic. It's exciting because it works well. It's working for you, not against you. My friends, you do not need to be working harder, and that's what's happening right now. There is more competition. Affordability does matter. The economy is straining people and causing pauses or more thinking in the decision-making process. That's all true. But that doesn't mean you have to settle. It doesn't mean that you can't grow. And it definitely doesn't mean that you should be going backwards. So if any of those things are true for you, that means that you're settling, and it means that your systems and processes are working against you, not for you. So the RiseUP Coaching framework takes moments of impact that actually guide someone from shopper to buyer and infuses it into your new patient experience. We create a custom new patient journey. This isn't RiseUP Coaching's playbook, just plug and play, and that's the magic wand for your next level success. I don't believe in that, just as much as I don't believe in a formulaic scripted process for your new patient experience. I also don't believe that what works in one practice is guaranteed to work in another practice. Instead, RiseUP Coaching is a strategic partner that helps you design your unique new patient journey. What makes sense in your practice with your team, with your workflow, with your schedule, with your target audience? And then we refine it and we practice it and we role play it and we dial it in until it is your new normal and it achieves peak conversion. So when you're ready to better your best, schedule an alignment call with RiseUP Coaching. Again, my name is Brooke Oliphant. I'm the founder of RiseUP Coaching. I am the partner that joins your team, not someone else on my team. You get me, you get my strategies, my life experience, the work I'm doing in practices all over the United States and beyond. And when you bring an outside expert in, someone who really is there to adopt your goals and help you achieve your next level success by empowering your team to discover their next level greatness, the sky is the limit. And I'd love to do that with you. So again, schedule an alignment call. It's a complimentary 30-minute meeting where we will discover your opportunities for growth and identify how RiseUP Coaching can support you in achieving that, and then get to work bringing your big goals to reality. I can't wait to meet you.